Some people may say that Disney adults are weird. And you know what? You might be right. But before you judge, let me give you some insight. Not everyone in this world was lucky enough to have a fair childhood. Many of us had our innocence taken away young or had to learn how to grow up at a very young age. There are people who suffer from depression, anxiety, PTSD, and not much can actually make us smile. We are trying to work through the trauma, and if that means being obsessed with Disney, then so be it. It's about damn time we get to take our childhood back and start healing from what was taken. And even if you had a perfectly normal life, dance, sing, cry, and laugh at Disney, it's your life and yours alone. Live and love freely. And remember, Disney will always be there.
Today I'm making your pair of Converse roller skates. A few weeks ago I launched my Converse roller skates and we received hundreds of orders from you guys. So once all the orders were in, we headed down to Lighthouse Skate Shop and picked up all the pairs of Converse. Then I came home and went outside to get the rest of the parts from the semi-truck. Then my team and I got to work building the skates. First I grabbed the metal insoles, drilled some holes, put the trucks in, and then the wheels. Then I packaged them up in a fill yourself tote bag and put some footsoles in, a sticker, and then they were ready to be shipped out.
Watch me make my first order. My boyfriend bought this ring. I wonder who he's giving it to. Probably his other GF. I hope she likes it. So cute. They are up on my Etsy if you want to support this girl boss.
Pressing mask is just a little bit different. Go ahead and up that pressure nice and high and pre-press for 7 seconds. Applying heavy pressure ensures that the mask is nice and flat and the design will make it to all the edges and corners. Then after that, go ahead and flip your mask onto the design and place it where you want to be. Then you want to apply heat-resistant tape to make sure the design does not move and stays where you need it to be. Go ahead and flip it back over and apply another piece of parchment paper on top and press for 60 seconds. After you do that, you'll be able to find that the design was able to make it to all the edges and the corners with no problem.
My sister wanted me to make a special candy container for her, so I started by adding some of our original chamoy to the bottom of the container. Then I got some of our chamoy gushers and sour belts. This is the sour rainbow belts, and I started wrapping the chamoy gusher in the belt. I did this over and over until I filled the bottom of the container. And I did use different sour belts. This is the watermelon sour belt, and I also used the strawberry sour belt. It took about 10 rolls to cover the bottom of the container, and it took a while because every single one I wrapped a gusher. The reason I added the chamoy at the bottom is because I thought it would just give it that extra touch to every single roll. Once I filled up the bottom, I drizzled some of our original chamoy and added some more sour belts. And here I did add the blue raspberry. And And I did put some extra chamoy gushers at the top, and this is the final look.
My friends and family keep asking me how my small business is doing, which is awesome. And I keep saying something along the lines of, the response has been overwhelming. And I think when people hear that, they think it means that I'm getting a million orders. But when I say that the response has been overwhelming, what I mean is that the support has been overwhelming. The love has been overwhelming. The idea that someone wants to buy something that I made with my hands is overwhelming. And I think watching myself grow in confidence is pretty overwhelming too.
When I first launched my business, even some of my closest friends had nothing to say. They didn't necessarily support me, meaning like or share my content or even ask me how it was going with the brand. They just kind of, stayed silent. And at first I took offense to it, but then I quickly realized it is normal human behavior. They had never seen someone try to accomplish something so ambitious. It was just easy.
The life of a 20-year-old business owner. First, I hand make all of the personalized pieces. Then my aunt helps me put together all the pendants. All of our pendants and chains have our brand engraved on them. Here is our layered dragon set and our silver cross and Virgin Mary necklace. Next, my other aunt helps me with the shipping process. This one is our live butterfly, and we make sure all orders are shipped with care and love. Thank you so much for supporting our small business.